fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Anderson, the Spider Silva! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, George Rush St. Pierre!
Ready? Good. All right, so here we go with round 1. Yes, they have locked the door behind Anderson Silva and George St. Pierre. For a time, it appeared we wouldn't see this fight. Now Silva, several years removed from his prime, will try to solve the great GSP.
It's going to be a tough fight for Anderson. He has to make sure that George St. Pierre cannot take him down. But Anderson is a master of space management. Anderson has unbelievable eyes. His ability to see things as they come towards him will carry him in this fight with GSP if he wants to get his hand raised tonight.
George St. Pierre, outstanding jab, oftentimes a means to an end, which is his takedown game.
I love George St. Pierre's game. He's so smart inside the octagon. He makes you fight at the range that he wants to be at until he's ready to engage. And when he engages, George is usually the guy that comes out on top.
Both guys still truly trying to find their range.
Ooh, pretty good uppercut. St. Pierre's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Are really starting to pile up. Oh, what a shot to the body. He told us he was going to attack that region. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. It does not get much better than that. He's still fighting. That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Oh, good job by him to get the takedown up against the fence.
Yeah, he's got the takedown. He did a great job of securing the legs, stepping over to the outside, putting him down.
St. Pierre's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Yep. Arm triangle, that's tight. Big time arm triangle situation here. He's very close to finding the finish, but he's got to take his time if he doesn't want to lose the position.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
All right, full guard now, DC.
Yes, full guard. Watch for the top fighter to either posture or look to pass right away.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive.
Ready? Good.
All right, round 2. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side hook. got his back. Now he's got to start trying to drag him to the ground. Then he can look for submission.
Well, nice job there a moment ago as he gets the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty.
Stacks him up here. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotines, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks
Champ,
in,
that's my nightmare, to have someone's knee on my belly. St. Pierre's going for a choke here. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, that's
nice.
gotta be it. Oh, what a way to escape.
Look at him shove the elbow up, John. Great block. He get back to his back to defend that rear naked choke. Oh, good defense, yes.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by George St. Pierre. Looking to posture up now. This could be trouble. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Oh, submission attempts in bunches tonight. So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 1 second of the second round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, George Rush St. Pierre!
All right, so another green stripe for the Wikipedia page for one George St. Pierre, and this time he gets it done by submission.
George St. Pierre has always taken his opponents down at will. Tonight, he was more willing to engage on the ground, and it led to a submission victory.
I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and your father figure. That little P365 is just that started pistol. She got a scorpion too, and a sting you just like a scorpion do. If a demon get gregarious, my little Harry, they'll do what accordions do. I was told by the G's of old. Keep your lady close, make sure she can work her phone. But they wasn't referring to strip hair. I'm still off with the Clippers. I done been blessed with a woman that's right here. They turn her back on the liquor. She keep the devil off me like the cherubim. She make it clear the whole we ain't sharing them. I push the euthanasia like a chariot. They gave a legend, hey, we had to bury him. Yeah. But that's how I be in the jungle. I grew up around wildlings and mongrels. Ready to slump you. First you a jump, yeah. I rock the stars to be humble. I told my baby girl she gon' have more in her head than just product and bundles. They say I'm rapping with hunger. I tell them hell no, I'm eating. If you book me for a show and I can't bring my wife and my babies, I'm moving. Big Daddy energy speaking. I keep the enemy tweaking. I can go all on the track and they'll say I'm the hardest one breathing.
All right, so here's the proud Georgian, Merab Dwalishvili, and when you fight this man, it just makes for a suffocating night at the office.
Absolutely, and when he was fighting against Sean O'Malley from champion, Thomas made the greatest analogy. It was very hard to track a butterfly in a windstorm. That's Merab Dwalishvili. You don't know what angle he's coming from. You don't know which way he's going to approach you. It's never straight back and forth. It's off to the side. It's right, left.
And that swarming, that overwhelming pressure is what so many struggle with. It makes him one of the toughest outs in the entire UFC.
And now we see how he fares in this particular matchup. A lot of people feel like this could be his kryptonite. Only time will tell. Rob the Machine Wallace Wilson. All right, here he is, folks. You know who he is, the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world. And as much as his focus is firmly on this title defense here tonight, he did say in our fighter meeting, I want to go down as one of the all-time greats, and he just might.
Yeah, if you're going to do that, then you got to continue to win. He has every intention of doing that. He has said time and time again that I'm not just here for right now. I'm here forever. So even when I'm gone, people will remember me. In order to be remembered, though, you've got to stack up those championship defenses. And he has already started to do it. He intends to keep that rolling tonight.
We talk about guys like Dominic Cruz and Aljamain Sterling, and this man believes skill for skill. He's better than both of those guys.
Yeah.
Another chance to prove it tonight. Don't shoot the messenger.
Some of these guys,
Piotr Jan steps inside the octagon. He's ready to fight. Our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight Champion, Rob the Machine Wallace Wilson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight Champion, Pepper No Mercy.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, here we go with the decorated Russian boxer, the no-nonsense Piotr Jan.
I love this guy, John. I always kind of thought of him as a computer. This guy takes and processes information in real time better than most fighters I've seen.
No surprise to see the early takedown attempt and succession out of Merab Dvalishvili. If you open this man up...
Great job securing the back position. Great job.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Dvalishvili.
He's got to start throwing now. Big shots.
Oh, big shots here. So just what the doctor ordered here, right? You're at a striking disadvantage. Let things play out on the ground.
But this is where he's comfortable. Oh!
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent?
The moment they came close, he knows. I got a fire in my hip, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Pretty good execution on that early takedown. Everybody in this arena knew that he wanted to get the early takedown, and opponent couldn't stop him.
Sometimes you're so good at something, it doesn't matter what your opponent's doing. This man is such a great wrestler.
Huge. Oh, and there it is, and new! The Rob Dvalishvili, the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world.
Unreal. This guy is a savage, John Anik, and not only is he a savage, he is...
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 12 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Merab
so there he is, the new UFC Bantamweight champion. We asked him in our fighter meeting on... And now our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Magomed Ankalaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Yuri Prochazka.
Ready.
All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start. Think about striking.
That's a really strong leg kick there by Ankalaev. In and out movement out of Magomed Ankalaev. A lot of different weapons in his arsenal, champ.
And constantly moving forward into you, keeping you on your heels and making you react to what he wants you to do.
Man, and we'd be remiss if we did not mention that pinpoint left hand that landed a moment ago.
We always talk about the consequences. You can't make a mistake when you're in there with these two. The consequences are dire. You could end up laying on your back staring at the lights.
Job defensively and then turning the offense on his opponent. Well done.
I mean, turning that defense into offense is so...
All right, tense moments early and a potential fight ender there.
Yeah, it looked like the fight was over. You know, he's got his reads, he's landing, he's hurting them, but it seems like he has made a decision to try to slow things down a little bit.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Head kick blocked.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Man, there's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here.
And if the defense don't get better, at some point you're going to see him start to really show the effects of this body work. I love in fighters that makes that investment into the body early to get the dividends later in the fight. Ankalaev's hands look very fast tonight.
They do. down, potentially 20 to go. All right, that'll do it for that round. Prochazka's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, oh, man, I'm not sure he knows where he is. He got absolutely loaded with the check.
He got excited, and he paid for it. He got hit with that nasty check.
He's in the zone, right? Sometimes you're just in the zone.
Well, no denying the door really on the other side. At this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps. That comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there. But at times, you just overswing, and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Well, it took a while, but finally feels as though maybe he's hitting that flow state, and maybe the tide's going to turn.
You know, when you're fighting, you can't start to give up on yourself when things start to shift. This young man stayed the course, and now that shot may get him going back in the right direction.
Man, imagine how quickly his hands must move in the fade. Look at that cross.
I mean, he's got that cross going, man. It's all about the speed, setup, and timing. You got them all. Get the punch to the target.
Well, we just caught a look on our isolation monitor at that right hand from a moment ago, and every bit of it landed. Shots of the fight right there, that left hand from Magomed Ankalaev. Oh man, just as we were talking about him in the zone, he got absolutely cracked.
I mean, beautiful shot landed there. Honestly, kind of killed all of his momentum. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and thankfully it came right then and there for him. He was knocked down pretty significantly near the end of the round. That will keep him in the fight. He goes back to the stool. We'll see to what extent he can recover.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, folks. Hugely critical 5 minutes in terms of this light heavyweight division and the career.
Oh, man!
Cover it up! He's been working hard.
Oh, my goodness.
Gets back to his feet.
Savage, bro.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision. All right, what a moment from Magomed.